Dean Thomas says that Khamzat Chimaev winning the title will be a disaster for the UFC as he is not active enough to be a champion. Obviously, that fight goes down a week on Saturday. I'll be in Thailand for it, so I'll be watching it Sunday morning somewhere in Thailand. If you're in Thailand and you have an establishment, by the way, that has big screen TVs, you do delicious breakfast and you serve beers, I'm down to watch the fights. So leave a message, shoot me a DM, whatever it is. We're looking for somewhere to host the Bisping family whilst we watch UFC 318. But Paul, let me ask you, would Khamzat Chimaev winning the belt be a disaster for the division?
I got to agree that I think as far as promotion-wise, yeah, it could be, right? I mean, you know, if the dude goes out there and wins it justly, there's nothing you can say or do about it. But I do think that until we see him fight more regularly, then it is a question. It is a problem. I don't think one fight proves that still isn't going to be his trend. I think the dude's phenomenal, but I got to agree. I think if he wins, you know, and he's a bold character, he might just be like, yeah, f that guy. I'm not fighting that guy. I want to fight this guy. I want to do that. You want to talk about a champion when they get their reins. I love him. I love his personality, but yeah, could be an issue.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been the most active. When he first signed with the UFC, he fought pretty quickly, like 2 or 3 fights in quick fashion. Fought once in 24.
He had some real health issues, which is always, you know, that's problematic. Like that shit can come back.
I forgot about that. He got really, really sick. I forget what it was, but I remember at the time Dana saying he's in the hospital and he's in a really bad way. He fought once in 24, once in 23, twice in 2022, once in 2021. And then, you know, because I did a YouTube video on this, if you go to his Tapology page, the amount of fights that he had cancelled.
Really?
Yes,
like, and those are tough. Those are tough trends to break. If you're that guy, you're just kind of that guy, you know. Unfortunately,
14-0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's had 6 fights cancelled in the UFC. To be fair, 3 of them were against Leon Edwards, and that was in 2020 and 2021. So, COVID. One of the cancelled bouts was Nate Diaz. However, he still fought. Who did he go up against? Kevin Holland, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Holland. So that fight went ahead. Cancelled bout against Paulo Costa. And then a cancelled bout against Robert Whittaker. That's right. They had to move that. Why was that one postponed for a little bit?
I think it was his being healthy.
I'm
not 100% sure. But I know he was having trouble with that, man. And it's just that is always concerning where it's like, not that these champions are expected to fight 3-4 times a year, right? But I think, you know, a guaranteed once or twice in the right spots, you know, that's the other problem, right? It's like, oh, we got this big thing coming up. We want you here. Oh, I can't do that one. And it's like, it's tough for them to shuffle that because it's pay-per-view stuff. It's not like they can just throw you in the Apex and say, all right, well, we'll rematch it here. It's like, well, now their whole schedule gets.
Yeah. Herringbone, you jumped on.
I did. Yeah, no, he was forced out due to illness. I was just looking to see how quick of a turnaround it was because that's where Ikram Aliskerov had to step up at the last second against Robert Whittaker.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Dean's dropping knowledge. He's right, and he's not afraid to shit talk, is he? Dean's not afraid to just be like, "This is how it is."
Yeah, and I love that about Dean. No, he's never been the most active guy, apart from when he had those 2 fights. I think it was. I think when he becomes the champion, you want to. I mean, if he beats Dricus Du Plessis, and by the way, he's a 2-1 favorite. I think that's crazy. I think that's a little bit disrespectful to Dricus Du Plessis, if I'm honest. But it could be an issue. I mean, a lot of people were concerned about the travel restrictions. Obviously, he's fighting in Chicago, so that's not going to be an issue.
For now.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see.
For now, too, on that, right? I mean, you would think some current administration type help potentially, whereas that's not there forever either for him necessarily, and depending on his ties and what's going on. Anyway, that's stuff I don't want to really.
He's definitely there for another 3 years, though.
Yeah. And I mean, right, you would think that would be the champion prime of when he would fight, hopefully. So we'll see. And again, if he earns it, then hopefully we can all hope for the best for him, that he can be at least once a year regular. Because when he does get in there, he's phenomenal and he's crazy and he's got crazy energy and people love him or hate him. It doesn't matter. He brings it, but we just got to see more of him.
All right, today's episode is sponsored by Huel. And if you are a busy man in the morning, if you are on the go, but you still want to get a complete nutritious meal in your body, but you don't have time to do it, well, guess what? Huel is here to save the day. They are today's sponsor, and they have you covered. Huel, Huel, and their Black Edition is a complete meal so you feel full, focused, and ready for the day. Little prep so you can grab and go. Huel's already sold over 500 million meals around the world, and now is your turn to try it. New customers right now can get 15% off at Huel.com when you use the code BELIEVE.